was done over a number of sessions. The first session actually was cooking, actually. The band was on, and we got all of the band tracks pretty much down for the album in that first day. Do you actually remember that first day, Nathan? The first recording session?
Absolutely. I remember it as a weekend, and we got something like 12 backing tracks down. I'd say 8 of which, if not 9 of which, are on the record now.
Thanks, Nathan. What about you, Shane Oss? What did you think when the band rolled in? Oh, this is going to be interesting. What did you think of the stuff?
I was a little bit concerned with Nate initially, because there was like an iPad and a pipe, and sort of he was ticking off things. It was like the adjudicator. It was very nerve-wracking. But once we sort of got over that hump, no, not at all. It was just a fluid process. It was incredible. And it is really exciting when you do get live tracks with such immediacy. You know, when that happens, that whatever's on top is going to be good.
Thanks, Shane. That's really kind of you. And Damo, what do you remember of that first recording session we did way back in 2017, I think it was, for this?
Yeah, album? I remember it was done in a flurry. It was crazy. Yeah, tons of fun.
And so much of a flurry that we missed out on one track because we just did it too fast, didn't we? But sorry, yeah, Shane, interrupted you there. What were you going to say?
Didn't you get your new drum kit? Wasn't that the first time?
Yes, that was the first session with my new baby. It's just behind me there. Ta-da!
Yeah, it was a magnificent sort of initial baptism. Let's call it a baptism.
Was.
Why not? All right. Well, I'm gonna go to the first track, peeps. Thank you to those people who have already gone out and bought the album off Bandcamp. Got this very expensive sign here telling everyone that this is where you can get the album. Of course, anything you want to pay for it is absolutely fine. And if you can't pay for it in these sort of times, we don't mind either, of course. It won't be on Spotify and that kind of streaming thing until Monday because been a bit busy there in band office. But if you want to stream it or buy it, go and have a look at our Bandcamp site and do that. But let's go to the first song. It's called Brixton Lovers. I first started writing this song in England, and then we came back, we jammed it up with the band, and I finished the lyrics just before the first recording session. So I hope you enjoy Brixton Lovers. Do the right things here and get all the right buttons. As Jimi Hendrix says, no buttons to push.
Oh, nice.
You remember that one, Shane? All right, here we go. So the photographs tonight, peoples, is mainly Nathan's photography. He's put all these little slideshows together. So thanks for that, Nath. Did you want to comment before we start on the pictures or the slideshows, Nath? Or?
Yeah. Thanks, Terry. Can you hear me? I've just gone off mute.
No, you're right.
Yeah, thanks. I thought we were just going to do one or two, and then Terry, you said, no, we'll do the whole album. So I sat down in a comfortable chair last Sunday and just plowed through the whole lot. I had some photographs from yourself and from quite a bunch from Damien as well, which I've brought into the thing. Tried to pick up on a lyric or two of each song and use that as a guideline for, what each one should look like. And they're all pretty languid paced. Yeah, it's not going to be like, like a bloody modern video clip.
No. It is a slideshow.
Like anything from the last 40 years.
All right, let's hit you now with track 1, Brixton Lovers.
drop it down slow. I'll make a move, babe. But give me some time. I wanna be my best, I wanna be a scene. Walking through the crowd, a sophisticated machine. Meet me right away at the Robert and Hare. Table 22 in the lounge. Brixton lovers, Brixton lovers. Eating cold jerk chicken up against the Academy wall. Brixton lovers, Brixton lovers. I thought I saw your picture on the side of the evening stall. When the morning light switches on, I can take your hand and smile. What you do, what you say, who you hang with, how you gonna play. Press the button quick, we're out of this door. Walking down the road in love. Make a daily picture call in the morning light. Your raven hair falling over your eyes. Crystal chain dolls waving at me in the wind. Everything you need inside, inside of you, inside of you. Baby, don't bother looking round town for another boy. Inside of you, inside of you. Baby, don't bother looking round town for another boy. And it's pain or glory on the way. You got a right for life and love. Hey! Walking through the crowd, a sophisticated machine. Meet me right away after Rabbit and Deer. Table 22 in the lounge. Brixton lovers, Brixton lovers. Eating cold jerk chicken up against the Academy wall. Brixton lovers, Brixton lovers. Thought I saw your picture on the side of the evening stove. And when the evening light turns us on, I can take your hand and smile.
Brixton lovers.
As I just said to nobody, there's track one. Excellent stuff. So, look, we've got a few people online watching us, which is amazing. So thanks to all the comments in the chat. Keep them coming so we know who's turning up and so forth. There's actually a Q&A section in this webinar. So if you wanted to ask a question of the band or Shane, please pop a question in the Q&A and the panelists, as in the band and producer, can see it and answer it, hopefully. So just thought I'd pop in those features, but great to see Ryan, Thomas and Rach and Katie and Katie P, Joss, Alan is having a birthday soon, and it's like a telethon. It's amazing. Now, panelists, can you say something while I rack up track two, please? Well, let's.
What is track two, Tezza?
It's racing round through the hedgerow.
Mm.
Racing around through the hedgerow was an easy one to pick photographs for because it's got hedge in it. So I thought pictures of trees, and I've got lots of those, and so does Damien. He's got some beautiful ones. So that was my my thematic cue for that song.
What is a hedgerow? Is it a row of hedges?
Yeah, you know, you get a bustle in them sometimes. Have you heard of that? There's a bustle in your hedgerow.
Allegedly.
A spring clean for the May Queen.
Thank you, Led Zeppelin.
Yes. They were on the good stuff.
Indeed. I wish I had a.
Keep going, folks. I'm getting there.
He's getting it. Terry's just loading it up.
Yep, here it comes. Here it comes.
So here we go.
Here it is, folks. It's track 2, Racing Round Through the Hedgerow.
Racing round to the hedgerow, you have lost your way. I can see you, girl, and I'm on your trail. Saw you move in the sunset's rays, singing on the sand. Let's rendezvous and put it in the plan. Quite like you, no one quite like you, quite like you. Let's ride this riverboat to the wide open seas. I don't know anyone in town anymore when I'm on a tear. It's so lonely and cold, and the trees are stripped bare. Friday night at the ceremony, it's canapes and chefs. There's names to be read and shit to be said. Quite like you. Yeah, don't you lose my trail. What you thinking, girl? Let's put this whole thing down and leave it all behind. Nobody told me, babe, you got it down like that. Nobody told me, honey, you got it down like that. Nobody told me, babe, you got it down like that. I never seen, I never heard, I never been so smitten, girl. Cruising next to a full sports car, she's singing to a tune with this pretty girl smile that she's taken to town. Out up by a truck, no luck, I'm stuck, gotta turn up the sound. Got to feel this bass, touch I am around. Quite like you, no one quite like you, quite like you. Let's rendezvous and put it in the plan, yeah. Nobody told me, babe, you got it down like that. Nobody told me, honey, you got it down like that. Nobody told me, babe, you got it down like that. I never seen, I never heard, I never been so smitten, girl. Racing round to the hedgerow, you have lost your way. But I can see you, girl, and I'm on your trail. This way, that way, upside down, turning to the hills. It's written in the stars, drawn in the sand. Quite like you, yeah, quite like you, quite like you. Let's get it all down and put it in a plan.
And that was Racing Round the Hedgerow, track 2 from the Specials' new album, Ocean Meets the Sands, Motel.
It was, Nathan.
Jeez, you should do radio, Nate Dog.
Oh, I don't know anything about radio.
Now we need to say goodbye to Shane. Let me stop sharing that for a second.
There you go.
Shanos, thank you so much for dropping
Thank you.
in.
Sorry, my internet is so compromised. It's jittering and cutting out. It's just too frustrating. But let me say, it's so good hearing those songs again. I love you, Motley Crue. And my favorite song, if I may just add this as a little, is the Sands Motel song. I think that is such a beautiful thing thing. And I love how the band embraced that. And I love what Damo did with that. And I think doing songs, you know, you always have a couple of personal favorites with things or things that resonate, and it always changes, but you know, it is so great when you capture a tune like that, which I think is pretty unique and speaks to a bygone era in music in a sense, but you know, it's just a lovely deep thing. So anyway, all the best.
Good on you, Shane. Just on that song, thanks for that. Marcel Boric says that it's our Kokomo, and I'm pretty happy with that. Marcel Boric,
Sure.
that's like,
Yeah.
I might as well retire now.
Thanks so
Kokomo,
much, Shane.
heard it on Cole's radio the other day. I had to stay in the aisles. It's that good.
Yeah.
Excuse
And it
me.
was that dangerous. You were willing to risk that. That's amazing. Anyway, love you all.
Good on
All
you,
the
Shane.
best.
Thanks for coming. See you later.
Bye.
Yeah, so looking in the chat, we've got all sorts of people here. Sarah and Mars, thank you. And Marty Breen up in Kilmore, I reckon.
Hey,
And
Marty.
Julie, which is great. Joe, my other sister up in Wang, fantastic. Someone asked a pretty rude question whether we had any other influences beside alcohol and drugs, and that is, I take great umbrage to that. I mean, we do like them.
Yes, yes, we do. If people can see this, there's a lot of books behind me, and this little guy, I thought should be involved.
Nathan is into literature and teddy bears. Damien, do you want to comment on that from Nathan or not?
Yeah, I said play school is a big influence.
Yes.
Oh yes, yes. Noni Hazelhurst. Anyone seen Monkey Grip?
Let's go to the Q&A. Someone said, how'd you get so handsome, Tez? I'll take that any day. Thanks, Kelly's house. Any day of the week. Construction, forestry, and maritime. Who is that? I bet I know that person. Says, who's the most grumpy during the recording?
Shane.
Good point. And Felicity, and I think that's actually Jamie, my cousin, says, what amplifier did you use for the recording? Wow. I actually used one of Shane's amps, one of his old vintage things, which was a pleasure. The thing that wasn't a pleasure for me, because I'm left-handed, I couldn't use any of Shane's guitars that he makes available if you record there. So that was incredibly disappointing. But anyway, I borrowed some guitars. Damien, now who was it again who lent me those fabulous guitars? We'll get back to that because that was just so good.
That was Chris Willard.
Chris Willard, thank you so much. That green thing, whatever that is, I'm no guitar person, but that was just a ripper.
Speaking of those guitars, I think the next song features one of those quite well.
Cool, Nath, let's go to it.
Through to score, if I've got it right.
Stop eating. Yeah, eat.
Oh, yeah, someone else said stop eating, Nathan. I don't know why they want you to. Marcel's told you to stop eating, apparently.
He's jealous.
Tell him to get, yeah. Sorry, Damien, can you say anything at all while I get this next track up, please?
What's the next track again?
Through to Score.
Through to Score. Can't remember. I reckon we must have smashed it out real quick.
It's sort of a power ballad in a way.
Football and stuff. I don't know. It's not like this. Oh.
All right, we're just about ready. Thanks for that, Dame. That sounds really cool. Mute yourselves, panelists, and we shall head on to the next show, which is this one. It's called Through to Score. Whoa.
poison Mary Jane. Fine white circles in the sprinkling rain. It's now or never. Your lips are like falling girls. I take you by the hand, and the river it swells with the rain. Kisses in the fishes in the deep blue sea. Ocean in the ocean, and that's you and me underwater. We're only coming up for a year. You drink a chain, like a sparkling ribbon of the sun. Someone's knocking on this kitchen door. Someone's taking matters in their hand. Someone's breaking down a defense line. Someone's creeping around the back through the score. Someone's knocking on his kitchen door. Someone's breaking out a defense line. Someone's getting matters in their hand. Someone's coming around the back through the
Well, there it is, Through to Score, track 3 on our brand new record, Ocean Meets the Sands Motel. Nathan, Jen and Tristan want to know the name of your teddy.
That's a damn good question. You know what? I've had that thing for as long as I can remember. I've had this teddy for as long as I can remember. I've never given him a name, or her. I've never thought of a name.
And
Some
fair
people
enough.
give names to their cars and all that sort of stuff. I've just never done that. So we can open that up to the viewers. Derek, Kelly's house to everyone says Derek,
Fair enough.
as in Derek Smalls.
Yeah, Derek's good.
Derek, yeah. All right, I'll write that one down. Derek. We can take a poll at the end of this.
Claire's watching, and so is my brother Dennis, and Kate and Dave, and Jack Hannigan, thanks, and Mel, and happy
Birthday?
birthday to Danielle today. Yeah, happy birthday. Hope you have a great day, Danielle. And got who else is, because we're getting chats from both ends. We've got Facebook Live happening, and also we've got Zoom. So it is actually going out on Facebook.
Oh, that's good. I hope it's
I wonder if
working.
anyone saw my test this afternoon when I was yelling. Didn't know I was on. Jen, Sue Shinners up in on the border. Thank you for tuning in. And again, here's our illustrious website, our Bandcamp page. If you do want to visit that and stream or buy, you can. On about Monday or Tuesday, you'll be able to go to your regular Spotify's, your iTunes and so forth. But we should move on with the show and go to our next song. And can you two say something intelligent while I find it, please?
I will pipe up, Terry, with a little bit of housekeeping that we need to, I'm sorry, everybody, we need to turn the volume down on your slider, Terry. It doesn't seem to remember where you had it.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, it seems to really
So
jump up every time
if it's been sounding a bit off, we apologise, but we can fix it.
Cool. Thanks, Damien. So our next song, ladies and gentlemen, is the title song of the record. It's Ocean Meets the Sands Motel. And where has it gone now? Let's see if this is it. Is that the right one, Nathan? Can you see that?
It hasn't started yet. Yes, that was the one.
Got the right
Yep.
whistles?
Meet me where the ocean meets the sands. Motel. Room 16 will be ours till the dawn. Then we'll split down. Bus got back in a jet black whip. Brand new ink and a safety pin shirt. Keep an eye on the horizon. Stretch before you with the shades of blue too. I love you so. Since I saw you downtown, it's so blue, gold tail and a blood red shirt. Why not you and me take a long road trip down to the ocean meets the sun? Motel. Winter here, we'll stoke a fire and I can mix some afternoon drinks. Place this blanket round your shoulders, settle in for some rural TV. Blankety blanks out in a western should see us through. Rain pours down the window, bathing sweeps in hot and strong from the sea. I love you so. Since I saw you downtown, Vixo boots, gold tails, and a blood red shirt. Why not you and me take a long road trip to the ocean meets the sun's hotel.
Alrighty, folks.
Thanks, Beck.
Yeah, we had some issues with the visuals there. Apologies. But these things happen. Thank you, KGB Bear. Who is your favourite brother? He wants to know, Damien.
I don't play favourites.
Yeah, but as Mick Jagger says, very diplomatic. Just look at some other comments here. We've heard about Nathan's Teddy's name. People want to know about that. They're very interested. But anyway, we should move on. The next track is going to be, what comes after that, Nath? After racing around through the hedgerow?
According to my master list here, the next song is "Why'd You Have to Do That Thing?" And,
yeah, so this is like a rock and roll sort of number. We decided to do the intro with bass. It's basically pretty much a genuine Chuck Berry sort of Rolling Stones start, but we do it with bass instead of guitar. And why'd you have to do that thing? You know, it's about love chasing love. So we'll just share the screen and get on with it, I think. Unless, Damien, you have any thoughts about this one? Ah, you're thinking again. Keep going, Damien. I need you. When the Zoom disappears, everyone needs Damien.
Mm.
Here we go. We're getting there. Here it is, folks.
How do you do? And what's your name? What do you do? Where you from? She said, I like this old town hall hotel with its bottles and prints and meals. I said, you like a bit of music, do you? She said, I play the trombone on the weekend. She said, it's loose and lucky times on the orchestra front line. You should come and see us sometime. I see a lot in you. Would you take a stroll around town in the morning time? I see a lot in you. Can I get you something cool from the bar? I said I sure would like to catch you up. Can I call you on the phone on a Saturday night? I'm often home alone, awake in fright. A little Rolling Stones and a redneck rock, a ragman on and a high. She said it's only rock and roll, but she likes it. You should hear my record sometime. I see a lot in you. Won't you take a stroll around town in the morning time? I see a lot in you. Won't you take a stroll around town in the morning time? I see a lot in you. You should hear my record sometime.
That was The Best in You from the Specials brand new album, Ocean Meets the Sands Motel.
Aye, it was, Nathan. It was.
And you're here on 3TMC Radio, broadcasting live from various locations in Melbourne. Can anybody hear what either of us is saying?
Yes.
This little guy.
A big shout out to Helen and Sarah Sparks Craig,
I need another
Jane
book.
Griffiths, and also Dan Warner and our good friend Dan Warner. And I've written a name down I can't read. That's not good, is it? I'll get back to that one.
Nathan.
Number
What is
20
it, Nathan?
was ready.
It was actually Geraldine, my sister. I couldn't read her name. Hi, Geraldine. Great to see you. And this is
Try to
good.
position this head. There you go.
So yeah, we have rebranded. It used to be the Terry McCarthy Special, and now it's just the Special. And this is our album, Ocean Meets the Sands Motel listening party on Facebook Live, and also on a webinar, which you know that because you're logged into it. But we shall get on with the show now. And I think that was the best in you. I'm losing my way. That wasn't what I was meant to play, was it?
Oh, right. Why'd you have to do that thing?
Why'd you have to do that thing? That's where we're going right now
Right.
with why'd you have to do that thing? And here it is.
This is the...
With its bass opening.
Yeah,
Got to turn these volumes down. Apparently the volumes are going wild. Can't have that.
just a wee bit, and then about there
Yeah, all right.
should be good.
Here we go. Let's see how this one goes.
Okey-dokey.
Why'd you have to do that thing? All the king's horses and men could not put me together again. I'm admiring your hair in the wind. Philosophy is so 96. We just talk shit around here. Talking. It's lucky that you look so hot. Take the train into the night. Push button, speak up, baby, sounds alright. This through loud is so intense. Don't you know it makes no sense? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. What you talking about?
What do you think of that one, Damo?
Great shredding, Tez, on the guitar, I gotta
Oh.
say. Killer. Killing it. And Nate Dogg's photos are very funny. I was pissing myself laughing.
Yeah, I picked all of the Goonie ones for that song.
Yeah, it was good.
I like the Town Hall Hotel photos and also the Gem Bar. We had some good gigs there. I remember you actually, Damien, managed to eat nachos and play drums at the same time at the Gem Bar and dining room.
Must have been hungry.
To say the least.
A bit like me tonight.
Yes.
Yes. Marcel, you see, we can eat and we can work at the same time.
Bit of a shout out going on to a few other people. Jules Vine is going to interview me tomorrow on the radio, 3MDR down in Gippsland. Thanks, Jules. I can't wait for that one. And Danny Durando, Belinda Quick, Pauline Sadia, thank you very much. Alice and Mingo Star. Do you know Mingo Star, Nathan or Damien?
Yeah. Hey, Ming. Woo.
Yeah. All right. Big shout out to Ming, Nick and Ray and Lukey and Jody as well. Thank you. And Helen. And of course, Danielle's birthday. I did say that, Mels, already, but happy birthday, Danielle, again. And why not? It's your birthday. It's my birthday and I'll cry if I want you. Cry if I want you. Cry if I want you. It's fine. Now, finding the next track. So some more of that beautiful whirly derbyshire. What have you got going there, Damien? You know.
This.
Okay, we're just about ready to go, folks. We are ready to go and share. Let me make sure these volumes are all right for you with Rock and Roll Teacher. Here we go.
Reading magazines have promised so much in the hopes of a weekend broadsheet. The cover feels good and the picture is nice as I plant my ass on my seat. The headline is intriguing, but there's nothing in the print. Some journalists with nothing to say. Some really boring story about a young pop singer
I'm prepared. I can't hear you, Tez.
That's good. Damo, would you mind doing some whirly stuff while I read out some names of these supporters of ours
Sure can.
are logging on and joining us with the celebration of Ocean Meets the Sands Motel, released today after 3 years of off and on work and fun times. Mick Finn, thank you. Paula Lupe and Roberts and family. Sean and Nat, and a big shout out and love to Dave Hurd. Thank you. And Kate Reed, thank you for your lovely compliment of our album. Eric Myers, and thank you. Alan Olivia's dancing. Dancing it up. And if you want to, as I said, it'd be we don't care if you buy it or not, really, but we'd love a little bit of support. But if you can't, that's fine. And if you can stream it from Spotify on probably about Monday or Tuesday, and iTunes has it as well. But if you want to have a look at our band site, this is it. The special at Bandcamp. Just go to Bandcamp and put in the special without the S, of course. Although I should get someone much more famous than us. But we're moving on now. We've got to move on. Time's coming on. So we're moving on a song called International Family Man now, which is a song I wrote on the beautiful beaches of Sandy Point. And shout out to everyone down there in Gippsland Way and on the beaches. This is about that type of person or man, really, that you encounter sometime. You look at them and go, you know, they've got the sort of the tight bathers, and they seem to have 3 different children from, you know, several different family situations, and they can do everything. The international family man, they can build stuff with wood, and, you know, they can cook and do everything like that. So I saw one of these people on the beach, and I thought, I'll write this song, International Family Man, based on this character. He doesn't know, and I see him quite often. I should tell him. Anyway, here is International Family Man. All right, mute it now, boys. Here we go. Yep.
Sailing across the ocean, breaking hearts like guitar strings, making friends with the restaurateurs. And other fancy things. You're skilled in carpentry. People call you all the time, asking when you're due back through. And please drop on them this time. The call of life is wireless, and it's held you in its hand. From what I've seen, you say what you mean. You know, ordinary boy. They carried you downtown on a magic covered ride, with the soul of ignorance, of feelings deep inside. International family man, doing everything twice as good as you can. Oh, oh, international family man, wearing 3 striped speedos and a walk on the beaches. You ride the Chinese dragon in the light of New Year's Day. You get it on, then move along. Nothing's in your way. You're the king of all the children. No, you never told a lie. walk the sands with strength for hands. You wear this suit and tie. You ride the waves into the show, your hands up in the air. There's a woman waits upon the shore. She's beautiful and fair. You kiss the lips of new love on weekends that last the year. You carry it on until the end, the darkness disappears. International family man, doing everything twice as good as you can. Whoa, whoa, international family man, cooking 2-minute steaks in a quinoa salad. Show your hands up in the air. There's a woman waits upon the shore. She's beautiful and fair. You kiss the lips of new love on weekends that last the year. You carry it on until the end, the darkness disappears. Whoa, whoa, international family man, doing everything twice as good as you can. Whoa, whoa, international family man, wearing 3-striped speedos and a walk on the beaches. Yeah, walk on the beaches.
That was a ripper last photo there, Nath, that you got in. You're on mute, by the way.
Thanks, Terry. Forgot about the mute. I was sitting on the beach in Broome and this dog ran up and sat in front of me, and his ears are always like that. Beautiful dog, very friendly and very good.
Thanks for all the photos. They look amazing. We're getting a few comments too about that. Damien, what's happening in your laird there? Anything to report?
No, lots of fun being had. Yeah.
Very good. Very good. We've got some howdy down to the surf coast with Annabelle Commons and Jesse. Thanks for tuning in, and Pete McGuinness as well. Leonie and Al, thank you. And Ange loves rock and roll teacher, so that's pretty good. And someone said, give a shout out to Nathan for the photos. Well, I've already done that, so yeah. Why have you got something that says extra virgin there, Nathan?
Olive oil.
Olive oil.
You got to read the fine print.
Yeah, pure goodness. All right, well, we've got one track to go. We'd like to thank everyone for rocking up and joining in the celebrations. It's a big day for us. And to finally get this thing out, we had a launch booked at the Union Hotel in Brunswick, who must be doing it tough. And also we had a launch booked down in Westgarth there. What's that joint called?
That would be the Merry Creek Tavern.
The Merry Creek Tavern, who, yeah, just can't open these places. It's just very much a shame. But thanks everybody for tuning in. We had a ball. Once more, we have the website if you want to go to it, the special Bandcamp site, but it would be available for your streamings early next week. Damo, you have a good week. We're going to leave on the Rolling Stones.
Night, Mary Lou.
Night, Jimbo. Nathan, you have a good week.
Good night, everybody. Turning
This
round
last
like that.
song is called The Rolling Stones, and that's our Reggae Odyssey. If you come to see us live, we have 2 Reggae Odysseys, one from another album called Long Time, and this, The Rolling Stones. And they're a real chance for the audience and us just to sit in a pocket for a while and chill out. So here is The Rolling Stones. Thank you again. Nathan, do you want to play something while I find it? Because it's all very difficult, you know what I mean? Oh, they're jamming, man. It's kind of working. I like it. All right, here we go. Share it with the Rolling Stones. Bye, everybody. Get the volumes down. Right.
Good style. I've been sent down a hill by a 99 tail, rested in the woods with swimming in the hill, taken over land by a turning tire, knotted a bow with a rope of string steel, wearing tight jeans with a rhinestone buckle, only to rise at the head of the table, looked up at the waist of a dark-haired woman. She was a DJ with the Rolling Stones. I love the Rolling Stones. I am the Rolling Stones. I love the Rolling Stones. Stand straight through the funnel of a dark amplifier, burn through the hips by a backbeat motorcycle jacket and a good shirt. Cut his way through the stage to a 69 crowd, picking flowers in the sun, picking flowers in the sun, picking flowers in the sun in a park so pretty. Everyone traveled to the middle of the city. Look down at the sound cloud in my background. Ooh, the Rolling Stones. I love the Rolling Stones. I am the Rolling Stones. I love the Rolling Stones. Take your tea with brown sugar. I am the Rolling Stones. I love the Rolling Stones. La da 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 da.
Yeah. The Descending Darkness of Dennis Station. Yeah. Love it. Bit of a fog there.
That was at Chernobyl.
Thanks, Jared. Great to see you. And also, Lizzie and B. Doug, thanks for tuning in. John and Di. I've got all my family online now, I think. Danny Walsh is online.
Hey, Dave.
You know Danny, Damien.
How you going?
Damien's onto something in there. Mary Ann, thank you very much. Rocket and Danielle Goodman. Thanks, Danielle. And Ash. And also Duncan and Ilaria. Amber and Steve, Tash and Jared down in the south suburbs, Fee and Carl too. So, yeah, it's been all right.
Thanks, everyone.
Been fun. Just wanted to thank Shane O'Mara again for joining us earlier and producing the record. And we shall, I've been told to stop sharing my screen, but I think I am. Anyway, it's time for us to say goodbye. It's a long fade out. That is a long fade out, Felicity or Jamie. That's correct. Stick with it. Thanks everyone for joining us. I think that's it. Anything else from you, Nath?
Just a thank you for everybody for tuning in, and glad you like it.
Damien?
Yep, same guys. Thanks for joining, everybody. Love you all. Mwah. Catch you soon on the other side.
Bye-bye, everybody.